definitely want to go live. It's been a little while. I wanted to do a live and engage again. And let me get on the channel myself. Where am I at? Let's check on my live. I like to watch my feed, obviously, when it's going. All right. So I got a couple of battles I wanted to get into, a couple of live battles, right? And I've been really heavily into the mythology, severely heavy into the mythology, right? I'm waiting for my live to be live. Okay, it's just more than me streaming less 1 minute. When do I go live? I don't remember this ever happening before. Let's see. Okay, display. More than me streaming there less it is. Okay, there I am. Okay, all right. So no one in. Okay, okay, got it. I'm just kind of getting some stuff together, man. I haven't been live in a little while, and this stuff changes. Okay, so add post. Okay. Let's start a post. Who wins this fight? Hercules, the God Eater. That's perfect. Let's start this poll. All right. So if you guys are going to step in here, obviously I've really been on my mythological tirades of late, doing a lot of videos, really introducing a lot of new gods, but also demons, some witches, a lot of spirits, just everything, man. Some fallen angels are making their way more and more into it, and I'm gonna continue to stay that route. Really, kind of mixing it up, right? Maybe I'll do some comic book characters. I don't know, but always wanted to get into the verses. Guys, I love the versus battle. It's always one of my fun things to do, and so I think I brewed up a good one here. I think I brewed up like three good ones for you guys here. We'll see. Let's get your input on these. So first off, you guys, if you don't know this cat up here, like directly above my head, right? This is Unas, right? And he is called, I'm not joking you, the God Eater, which is one of the coolest names I've heard in any mythological stance. Unas the God Eater. He was a god from ancient Kemet. This is in the early days of Egypt or Kemet, right? When they were still on some degrees down with cannibalism. And I know cannibalism probably still goes down right now, but this was literally the god of cannibalism. That was his job, literally, right? And he wasn't just eating regular people like me or you. Maybe you're not regular, I don't know. But he was eating straight up gods. He was catching deities and like slicing them, slicing their throats, slicing out their entrails. And because he was eating and consuming these deities, he got powerful. You can imagine that. Like, that was a component of true cannibalism, is they felt like if they ate you, they get your powers, which is, all right. I wouldn't want to have power. I mean, like, it's crazy because I was watching Conan the other day, the second Conan, where his wizard homie, like the villagers had captured his wizard homie, and they were about to cook him. And then Conan rides in, and they Grace Jones everybody, and they free him. I mean, it's before they got Grace Jones. I'm not sure. But he was saying the same thing. It's like they feel like if they can eat me, they get my magic. Well, he was a living testament to that, and that's how he got his immortality. That's how he got his strength. So he's a bad dude, man. The God, you don't get the title of being the God Slayer, the God Eater, right? Because God Eater is way scarier than God Slayer. Because I'm not just killing you, I'm also consuming you, right? I'm trying to take your essence, right? And the most cold-blooded shot of it is that if you were too old of a god, you were maybe kind of worn out, he wouldn't even eat you. He'd just burn you up. He'd use you as fuel for his furnace. So this guy's a cold dude. On the other side, we got Hercules, right? Heracles, right? His name was changed to honor Hera. And this dude, son of Zeus, right? Did the 12 labors, right? Nobody's done that. That's the 12 labors is like when Kobe went for 49 straight games, okay? That's what it is. It might not be like it's possible to duplicate it, but it's going to be really hard to duplicate it, right? It's not like Wilt Chamberlain averaging 50. Nobody's ever going to do that. This is more like Kobe. The 12 labors is more like Kobe. And we know this dude, man. We know Hercules, right? If you say the son of Zeus, you're automatically going to be a bad dude. But Zeus has got a lot of sons, and they didn't all add up to be as raw as this guy right here. And he's half human. At this point that we're judging him, I know Hercules gets deified down the road, but right now we're just dealing with the straight demigod Hercules, who came out of the womb like day 2, right? Day 2, day 3 being alive. A snake Hera sends a snake to try to kill him. And he squeezes the snake to death because this dude's just on that. So a great warrior. And everybody knows about his accolades. Like, he doesn't have on his lion pelt, but he kills this Nemean lion whose pelt is so strong that it can't be penetrated by arrows or swords or spears. So the Nemean lion is just running around doing whatever the Nemean lion wants to do because nobody can stop it except this dude who comes armed with a simple battle axe, or not even a battle axe, basically a club. That one's a little fancier than what I think he really had. So this is what we're looking at with the two guys. You got a full-on Kemetic deity, full-on Egyptian gods who's got power from eating other gods. That's what I think is going to really take him over the top in this battle. Versus Herc, who of course is powered by I'm the son. I'm the seed. I'm the seed of Zeus. One of the few seeds where I don't think he was graping the mom to get him, right? So definitely one of his favorites. And a powerhouse dude. Who wins this battle? Now their weapons, while he's holding the sword, he looks like he's using, I never read about any enhancements to his weapons. So right off the bat, he does not have an advantage in a weapon. I mean, that sword versus Hercules is wooden club, but this was a bad club. I mean, he did some damage, but I would. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if Hercules is at an advantage or a disadvantage having a wooden weapon versus what I'm going to assume is like, Egyptian god metal. But it's not said to be a special metal. It doesn't have like, any special characteristics about it, like being indestructible, whatever. So I think this is going to come down to a couple of things here. If we're basing them off of battle knowledge, right? This is Hercules. Hercules is a warrior. True and true. He doesn't play around. He gets really busy about it. This guy, Unas, is actually more likely to jump somebody with his 4 homies. So if we're allowing his 4 homies to come in, he's going to win easily because it's 4 of the gods. But this is going to be a one-on-one versus battle, so he can't bring in the homies. So he's going to have to go head up with Hercules. And I think, man, I really want to say that Hercules wins this fight, but just on their pure power, I can't see it happening. So I'm going on this battle right here. I'm going to say the newcomer, Unas. If you haven't heard about this guy, go check him out on the channel. I did a brief video about him. Like I said, he's a bad dude. You guys want to learn about this guy and watch out for him. I'm going to give him this battle. His first appearance, he's going to walk away with a W over someone who's battle tested. I just think at this stage, man, but I feel like Hercules could bang with some gods. Like, I feel like he might have fought Ares. I don't know. I mean, like, a part of me still wants to say Hercules, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go with the Kemetic nectar. I'm going to go with Unas, the god eater, because who knows who he ate before he came over there. I guess if you got somebody good, and then you went and fought Hercules, and maybe you try to eat Hercules after you're done. Maybe this isn't a fight that you walk away from Hercules, so maybe it's going to make you fight harder, but he's going to be fighting for a meal, and it's probably going to be you. He hasn't had Greek in a while. That's the joke here. He hasn't had Greek in a while. So I'm going to go with him on this one. All right. Give me your thoughts on this. Like I said, we'll go back and forth on some of these verses here. But let's check out who we have next. Now, who we have next is a good one here. Okay. I told you guys I was really getting creative with some of these matchups. And like I said, you're going to have to stay up on your mythology if we're going to do this and take this to a whole nother level, which I think that we could. I really think we could do some good things. Introducing some more mythology in the verses, right? So I just discovered this very obscure god. His name is Apesh, and he is a turtle god from Kemet. An absolute beast, literally. Most of the time when you see these, like, ancient Egyptian gods, they're more human, and they have the animal head. This guy is more animal. He's just a big turtle with a full-on turtle shell, and I'm going to tell you about this guy right now. He's known for not playing around. He's a very no-nonsense warrior, and he's associated with, like, the Nile River, right? So he was a protector. And you can see the look on his face. He ain't having it. He's already not having it, right? And, okay. On the other side of this, we got Lix Tetrax. Again, another new entry that I put on the channel that you're going to have to get up on, right? This is a wind demon. You don't want to be out talking to your friends, arguing about demons, and you're not up on Lix Tetrax, okay? The wind demon. With jewels. Stunning out with jewels. Gleaming eyes. A terrifying dude who wants you to mess with him. He hopes this fight goes down. That's what he's thinking in his beady, like, amber-colored eyes. That let's get this fight going, right? I'm a full-on wind demon. I'm not having it, right? I use wind to pummel you, right? I can create storms to a degree. right? Very, very powerful, like aggressive demon. True demon power out of this guy here. But on the other side, the flip side of that coin, this turtle god isn't going to care. Like, you know, turtles in real life, they don't really care. They're not really bothered. They don't really seem all that aggressive, but I think this dude, and honestly, I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, the guys who wrote the Ninja Turtles must have heard about this turtle god in some kind of way to have fashioned them, because that's how I could see, like, the fight going down. A highly trained warrior. Now, here's the real advantage. Now, Licks is going to have long range capability, okay? And that's always a benefit. He's going to buffer him with some wind. He's going to hit him with the storm. But this guy's got that reptilian hide. I don't know how much effect it's going to have. And that's going to be a battle. That's going to be tough for him because I think he's limited to the ground, where if you have wind ability, you can probably fly with Licks. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for out of this guy right here. But the turtle god is a turtle god, and it's going to be very difficult to hurt him. He does have a shell. He does have armor. And here's what I think is going to really take this over to the next level is he has an enchanted weapon. He has, what's it called? Shell Crusher. It's a battle axe, right? Like a two-handed battle axe. It's strapped on his back right now. And Shell Crusher, I mean, that's what it's called. I would assume this is it's an enchanted weapon that's supposed to be very powerful, that he wills, and he will bust anybody in the face with this thing. In fact, he wants to. Him and this thing are super close. Like, they want to be out as a team busting people in the head, especially wind demons. So looking at this, and it could be because I hate to root for a demon. Like, I just don't want to root for this beady, deep-eyed demon. I'm going to say that I believe that Apesh, the turtle god, takes this. This is my first time matching him up against anyone. You know, it's always tough when you're coming in with a new pantheon, but I'm going to go with the righteousness. I'm going to go with Apesh. I'm going to go with the turtle god, who looks like a ninja turtle. We know he can squab. He's got good armor, up against this winged demon, who, like I said, he's gonna be able to create some problems, because I did mention that he has some limited magic, right? He has some mind control abilities, and he does have influence over storm. So he can create a storm right there and get through it. I just don't think that a turtle god is going to be deterred by that. So that's where we're coming at on this versus. We got one more good versus coming up for you guys. I want you to check this one out. Always give me your comments. Let me know what videos you're looking for. All these guys I talk about, I've done profiles on them in the channel, so you can check them out at your leisure whenever you choose. This is a good one here, man. This is a chick fight, right? Like an epic chick fight. This chick fight took thousands of years in the making, and I'm glad that I could be I forgot who's the guy with the fro, man. Don King. I'm glad I could be the Don King for this mythological matchup. And on directly above me here, right? No one's brought this to you before, right? Bushiyasta, called the long-handed one. Now, she is an archdemon from Zoroastrian beliefs. Yes, exactly. Zoroastrian beliefs. So I went deep in the crates to pull out a good verses for you guys on this one. Versus, look at this, an absolute dime, and Anuke, who is a Kemetic warrior goddess. She's known for being a fierce warrior. You can see, again, this was the land of the bow that she originates from, Kush, Kemet, and she's got her bow right in hand. So right off the bat, we know she's got some long range weaponry. Okay, she's armored. She's going to be highly skilled. She is defender of Ma'at, which is truth and justice, right? And she's known for putting it down. She's got a heavy scowl on her face, and that means that she means business. And she's got my heart, like really where it is, right? Not just because of how her armor fits her, or any of that stuff, but all of that stuff, right? But placing her up against this demon, an archdemon, this isn't a low-level demon. This isn't a low-level demon. If you're an archdemon in Zoroastrian belief system, you're pretty powerful. So where do I go with this one? Like I said, my heart tells me Anuke, and I think I'm going to go that route, man. It's not overcoming. Like, I just see, like, man, she's a really high-powered demon. You're like a guy, but you're not, you're not icy. You're not all set. You're not at the top of the pantheon. But maybe you could bang like that. I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to go with Anuke on this versus battle between this Kemetic goddess and this demon from Zoroastrianism. Again, only at 9 World Chronicles where you get this matchup, and I'm going to keep coming with them. These are the only ones I have prepared. I'm just kind of getting back into doing a live. So thanks for stopping in. You guys were bad quiet, but thanks for stopping in, and we'll keep the verses going, and I'll try to square out a time where I can consistently do them. But thank you for stopping in. As always, go check out more videos and enjoy Narrow War Chronicles. Like and subscribe. As always, I'm going to ask you that, and click that notification